Hello, it's the Haunted Informer, and today I'm telling you the things I look forward to in a haunted house. So today I'm telling you everything I look forward to in a haunted house, and I am looking for things before I even get into the attraction. I'm looking for great line actors. When I say line actor, I mean the actors that are entertaining you before the haunt in the lines. And I want to see good actors whether you wait in a quick 5-minute line in a VIP line, or you're in a general admission line that you have to wait for hours. I like to see good actors in either circumstance because I've been both in general public and VIPs, so I know what it's like to be in both of them. And I like to see really good actors that are in character and just really enjoying being there and scaring you. And then once I actually get up to the haunted attraction, I want to see good labeling of the haunts. If a particular haunt has a name that differentiates it from another haunt at the whole location, I want to know what the name of it is. So if this is the carnival, I want to know that's the carnival. If this is the hayride, I want to know it's called the hayride. And that's very important because you want your customers to, if they're looking forward to a particular haunt, you put a really good backstory for on your website, and then they can't find the name of the haunt at your location, that immediately makes them less scared of it, and they immediately are like, oh great, where is it now? So I really like good signage so I know exactly where I'm going and what the haunt is called. And I like to see good theming, so before I get in the haunt, when I'm walking through the line right up to it, I like to see if there's scares beforehand, like animatronics, if there's good detailing on the walls, the props that are put around there, possibly even vinyl. Now, once I actually get into the haunt, I'm obviously looking for the intensity of the actors, and if they have the ability to touch you, obviously I want to see what they do with that and what improv they use for that. And I definitely want to see good improv in the actors when they can think up good, fun skit lines to scare you, and I want to see if the actors can range from being really scary to just flat out funny to scary and funny. I like seeing actors that can do all in one, but I like to see going through the haunt to see if some parts of a haunt are supposed to be funny, they get your guard down, and then they hit you with good scares. So I'd like to see actors that can work together well, and I like to see a cohesive unit during this entire haunt. I like going to a room in a haunted house and immediately feeling like this is a well thought out room and all the props and animations make sense where they're placed, and the actors' hiding spots and where the actors scare you are innovative and interesting. And I really appreciate seeing new innovative ideas, and I see every year brand new wonderful products from Transworld, ranging from small things like new fog machines to huge animatronics or new masks that haunted houses can use. So I love seeing all those new improvements that can be used, incorporated into the scenes. So I love to see the new effects that come out for the year that can be incorporated in scenes from the past and in brand new rooms for that year for that haunted house. And I like to see good lighting. So I like to see if you're in a particular room that it's supposed to be pretty brightly lit in certain areas, I'd like to see that. And if you're in a room that's supposed to be really dark and an animation goes off, I like to see nice strobe. I like to see good lighting, and I like to be able to see the products and all the props and things they put in there and spent lots of time and money making it so it's scary and immersive for you. I love seeing special effects ranging from the props, the animatronics, the masks, and any illusion they can think up, from a basic mirror maze to very complex laser light shows. I like to see all of those, and I've seen multiple variations of light shows with lasers and just laser effects, like one laser in a room or a laser swamp, and I've seen basic fog effects like ground fog, and I've seen lots of cool things in haunted houses, and I love to go into them and see brand new effects I've never seen before. And I definitely want to see if the haunt uses mainly makeup or mainly uses silicone masks. I like to see what the ratio of it is, because I think the perfect mix is both, because if you can achieve certain effects with makeup that are just basic enough that you want it to look like someone put makeup on their face. Sometimes you want a really outlandish or really crazy creature with particular skin or scales on it that you just couldn't achieve in a small amount of time that you have to get your actors ready before the haunt, that you can just have done in 10 seconds with a silicone mask. So I'd like to see how many silicone masks to makeup they have for their actors. And I'd like to see the actors have a cohesive outfit. So it makes sense that the mask goes with the costume and the costumes go with the pants and then the shoes. I like to see all of that working, and whatever prop they have, it should make sense with the character. And I'd like to see characters that make sense for the rooms. So if you're in a boiler room, it'd be more like a janitor character or even a goblin. And if you're in a dark room, it could be anything you want. It could be just from actors in basic costumes in the dark, or it could be goblins, it can be creatures, it can be evil skeletons, it could be clowns, it can be anything you want it to be in a dark area. And I just like to see when all the characters work in that room. Big thing I look for at a haunted house is customer service, meaning if I go to the information booth at the haunt and I have a certain question, I like them to be able to answer easily and in a kind manner. And be like, okay, what's your problem? Be like, here it is. I wanted to do this certain game, or I wanted to go to this certain haunt, but I couldn't find it. Where is it? And then they kindly say, okay, well, you might have missed it because it's very close by to this other haunt, and here's the name, and here are all the things to look for. And anything ranging from not being able to find a haunt to anything to do with a ticket, or any questions I have, whether what food they have there, any questions I have about the haunt. I really like seeing good customer service. So in the end, I go to haunted houses just to really enjoy myself, get a couple startle scares, and just have a great time overall. And I really love to see it all play out really well. And I hope you enjoyed this video, see all the things I look for in a haunted house. That was The Haunt Informer. Subscribe. And I am on social media. I am on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. On Facebook, I am The Haunt Informer. Say again, The Haunt Informer. On Instagram, my username is Haunt_Informer. Say again, Haunt_Informer. And on Twitter, my Twitter handle is @HauntInformer. Say again, @HauntInformer. And as always, happy hauntings.